Good morning! We're here at the 4th of July trailhead at the end of the 4th of July road just outside Eldora in Nederland. And I'm just gonna say it right now, that road is terrible. That's the longest 4.5 miles you'll ever do. I think my top speed going through there was about 13 miles per hour, and there are a lot of spots where you have to slow down to like 3 or 4 miles per hour to get over some of those sections. And if you have a car, I wouldn't even try it, honestly. You're gonna have some real trouble in a few spots. You need high clearance. You have to get over, rocks sticking up and just eating out sections that dip down. It was pretty bad. It's just a few minutes past 7:45, and we're getting ready to hit the trail here. And you can also park up higher if you want to deal with this little section of the road right here, which I've done it before, and I thought it would be better just to park a little bit lower and just hike up this. It's really not worth it. However, this is about what you're gonna get on that road up. It's about like this. Like I said, if you're trying to do this in a car, you might want to do it in a car that you don't really care about too much. Bears are active in the area, and indeed they are, as I hiked right up onto one back in 2017 at about 4:20 in the morning. But here we are, we're at the 4th of July trailhead, and we're going to be going for Diamond Lake today. I believe we're looking at just over 2.5 miles out, and pretty minimal elevation gain. However, there is a big drop in the middle. We have to go down and up, so that adds a little bit. I love this quote right here. Scientific accomplishments fade to trivia, which is pretty much what they are anyway. Alright, looks like we're getting ready to get started here. And we got 1 mile to the Diamond Lake trail cutoff, where we will then take a left and go down and up to Diamond Lake. It's another amazing day out here. It's just great. The weather was calling for a 40% chance of thunderstorms here at noon, so that's why we're getting the early start. And we got Jasper, he's raring to go. And as we look across this valley here, Diamond Lake is basically right here. So you can see how we have to go down and up to get to it. And after about an hour of leisurely hiking, where we have been stopping to smell the roses, literally. We're up here to the trail cutoff, where we want to hang a left and head on over to Diamond Lake. And right here at this super weird tree is where the downhill section really begins. You just kind of got to go down and cross this valley and back up again. And just past that little creek crossing, you'll see this social trail right here, and this will take you over to the 4th of July mine. It's pretty cool. There's a little cave over there and all kinds of stuff. And just a couple yards down the trail from that other cutoff, you'll see this social trail heading off in the same direction, and I believe this one will go over there as well. I believe that water crossing was going to be the lowest point, as we are headed back up now to Diamond Lake. We're getting some pretty decent elevation gain here at the end. Wow, this is a really pretty trail. He wants to go. And we are just about up to the lake, and you couldn't ask for a more beautiful day. The weather is perfect. Look at these blue skies. I did a video on this hike a long time ago, before I even owned this camera. It was like one of my first 10 videos. Man, and that day we came out here was just so overcast and just nasty. It wasn't a really pretty day. So I'm glad I'm able to redo it and catch it on one of these just gorgeous blue sky days. I mean, look at this, guys. That's amazing. And I would like to take this moment to remind everybody that it is July 23rd, not June 23rd. We still have these giant snowfields up here. But we have arrived. Diamond Lake is right in front of me. And we're up here, folks. This is Diamond Lake. And it took us just about 2 hours. Upper Diamond Lake is going to be way back there, like another mile. And that's going to be our lunch spot right here. It's about 10:30 in the morning. We've been sitting up here at Diamond Lake for quite a while, but the clouds are starting to form, so we're going to head on back. Jasper's washing his paws off. And that's going to be south of Arapaho Peak right out there in front of us. We've hiked that one before. That's a serious mountain right there. And then there's also a traverse you can do to north Arapaho Peak, which is class 3, and I don't know if I can do it. But that's it right there. South Arapaho Peak with Old Baldy off to the right. We're making our way down from Diamond Lake, and that's just a really great hike. It's not too hard. You know, it took us about 2 hours of leisure hiking to get up to the lake, and then maybe about another 10 minutes or so to get to the end of it. But it's just fantastic. It's relaxing. There's not too much gain, although it does get a little steep at the end. But you're going to have beautiful waterfalls and just vivid colored flowers the entire way. The weather's looking good. We got plenty of energy. It's early, so we're going to head on over here to the 4th of July mine. This is a pretty nice trail through here, really. But it gets a little bushwhacky here at the end. We're close though, because it's literally right over here. And after only about 3 minutes, we have arrived up here to the mine. That's a real short side trail. But yep, there it is. Alright guys, and unfortunately looks like they have blocked this up and walled it off. But a couple years ago this was all open, just an open cave. And I went in there and I was going to go back as far as I could, but I didn't have a light with me. And when we showed up, that little gate was closed. I went to open it to see, see if it would open, and I can't get it to stay closed. It won't stay there. It's like it's missing the pin. My theory for this right here, I mean, obviously they're not trying to keep people out, because we can get in there. I think it's to keep bears out of there. I don't think they want bears hibernating in there. That's just my guess. I have no idea though. Let's go check it out. I don't know, guys. Should I go in there or not? It is a little scary. I swear to God, I heard stuff moving around back there. Well, I'm in here. I feel like this is how horror movies begin. Let's go back here a few feet, check it out. I believe I have adventured far enough. I made it that far. I had to run out and grab my flashlight real quick. I need more light. Looks like it goes back pretty far. And there we go. I got it to stay closed. I just had to put a stick in there, kind of like as if it was a pin for the door, hold it together. But yeah, I don't know, that's kind of dangerous in there. I wouldn't go in there unless you definitely had a flashlight and health insurance. Before, that was just all open, but they've walled it off and added that big iron gate. And let me tell you, that sucker is heavy. We spent a few minutes up at the mine. I was exploring around in the cave there, but we're headed on back. This whole little side excursion, by the time we get back to the trail, would have taken us about 30 minutes. So if you got the time, it's kind of worth it. You might want to come over here and check this out. And we're back to the planks, which means we're almost down to the bottom. And that was just a really nice, relaxing hike. Nothing crazy. You know, it's not really long, so you can take your time and enjoy the trail. Look at all the different wildflowers along the way. It's a great one. The hardest part of this hike is the road, getting up to it. Literally, that's the crux, is driving up that road. And we made it back. Here we are. This is the 4th of July trailhead. This is the upper parking. And that was a good one, wasn't it, Jasper? It was. And until next one, y'all. Peace.